Yes, a clarification is probably necessary, Millie. I don't want another referendum at all. I don't approve of referenda or referendums or plebiscites. I think they're a waste of time, really. A lot of noise. We elect people to represent us, to make decisions, and to follow through in serious logical thought and debate, and to develop laws that are going to be efficacious and helpful. And I think the problem with the referendum and the referendum result is that it wasn't believed by the majority of politicians, who then did everything they could to sabotage it or to sloganize it. And neither of those S's works. What we actually needed was people to take it in hand and develop it, either use it as a guide or implement it entirely, or indeed question it and throw it out. But none of those options was followed, because there was a sort of religious obsession, some sort of blockade, some sort of the idea of heresy, the idea of religious dedication came into it. It was treated like a cult rather than an advisory referendum, which is what it was supposed to be. So what we got was Theresa May trying to compromise and achieve nothing, delay and delay and delay until what was actually on offer was not worth having and didn't satisfy either party. Or we got Boris Johnson, who was just happy to get it through the door without looking at the details, and then we have to deal with the fact that the people who had negotiated it hadn't done their job properly. What I would like to see is a referendum result which is implemented, or a referendum result which is rejected, or a referendum result which is interpreted. It doesn't matter. What we've got is a nonsense, because it doesn't work. And we've got a group of people who are banging on the table and saying, "We voted for this." We didn't vote for this. Nobody voted for this. This is neither fish nor fowl. Nobody voted for this. And if this is what you think you wanted, I think you must be living in some sort of cloud cuckoo land. This is a result of politicians who don't know what they're doing. And we've had that for quite a while. We've had that because we are electing people who don't take their responsibility seriously, who are looking actually to feather their own nest or to keep in a job. This is why I think the House of Lords is so superior, because the majority of people in the House of Lords don't need to turn up in order to survive. They can do something else. And I don't think that's an option for many people in the House of Commons. Many people in the House of Commons, when they lose their seat, are in desperation. There is nothing worse than an ex-MP. What does an ex-MP do? And except help out on Hugh Grant's charity hacked off. I don't know what the future is for an ex-MP. I think it's a very, very disturbing job to lose. And we need to do more to try and engage people in the House of Commons with the business of the House of Commons rather than with the business of keeping their job. Does that mean we need to pay them more? I think probably not. I think we probably need to pay them less and give them a bigger pension. But make it more appealing for them to leave. This hanging on and this constant pandering to the vocal minority, because the majority of people don't speak out about what they want their MP to do. The majority of people don't know what they want their MP to do. The majority of people are delegating, which is the idea. It's a delegated democracy. It's a delegated power. The people delegate their power to their representative in Parliament, and they expect that representative to do something. And what we've had since the referendum is the representative doing nothing, not pleasing either side because they're too terrified of acting. And instead we've got these slogans. We need a better way of running our country. And actually we already have the blueprint for doing it. It's just, it isn't working at the moment.